highest priority dogs. We have other dogs that are available for adoption right now, like Athena and Atlas, but right now these two are our highest priority. Roxy for sure. She needs a new long-term foster in January. Chris has been so great with her. I know he's been taking her to training. He and his sister. He's been so great. But he needs to move on as well. So ideally, if we could find a longer-term foster for Roxy starting in January, that would be awesome. She is 1 year, 9 months old. She's spayed, she's female. She's an Australian Shepherd Rottie mix. She's medium high energy, and she needs an experienced foster or adopter because she, like Rhea, she does have leash reactivity because she's excited, but also because she's scared. Because her first 6 months of her life, she was caged 24/7. We think she came from a backyard breeder. And so when she was 6 months old, she was adopted, and then that adopter wanted to surrender her and wanted to euthanize her at our vet. And so that's where we came in. And so we didn't want her to be euthanized for a behavioral, issue that is fixable, that is trainable, that is also understandable given her history. Now, the second dog is Andy. He needs an adopter. He's currently under a different rescue, and he's currently in a boarding facility. So his situation is a lot like Niner. He's been in that boarding facility for 2 years. 2 years. Like, I've never known a dog that's been in a boarding facility for that long. And the thing is, he has no behavioral issues. It's just that he's big and he's black, and he's a GSD German Shepherd Lab mix. But he's not even like a high energy, a typical high energy German Shepherd Lab. He's actually low to medium energy. He's 3 years old. So a volunteer at the boarding facility who helped us with Atlas, she asked us to help, find him an adopter, so he can get out of boarding facility. So if you know anyone, he's so well behaved. Again, no behavioral issues. He's just kind of declining in boarding facility right now. He's like getting scared of like traffic and daily things like that he wasn't scared of before. So I think he's just kind of declining. So if you know anyone, again, for Roxy and Andy. All right, now how you guys can help with Roxy's Home Hunters. Here's some ways that you could help find her a new home. One is share. Always share with your network. Offline, online, share our post. You can share our posts about Roxy on your Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, any other social media account that you have, even LinkedIn. I've shared about dogs on LinkedIn before. Or you can make your own post about these dogs on your own social media. You can, ask me or Tiffany for photos of the dog, or ask Chris for photos of the dog, or go to Roxy's Pet Finder or Adopt a Pet profiles to get their profile. I have it linked here. I will send out this slide to you guys. And third one is share Roxy's profile on dog-related Facebook groups. So this is not your own Facebook page, but Facebook groups that you have to join. When Bark first started, I joined 15 different literally 15 different Facebook groups, not even kidding. And every couple days, I would stay up and just post like all the profiles of all the dogs that we had for adoption or that we wanted to foster. And these are just some of the Facebook groups that I've joined and I still join. Bay Area Dog Adoption, SF Bay Area, California Animal Adoption Rescue. And just to keep in mind that all these groups are supposed to be for sharing dogs that are in need, dogs that need fosters, dogs that need rescues, dogs that need adopters. So this is what these Facebook groups are for. So, and then if you're on Nextdoor, you could also help share Roxy's profile on Nextdoor and Andy's profile. And then if your employee has an internal community group for dog related or foster related, or if your school has a group like that, please also share her profile on those groups, because maybe, who knows, like somebody in that group might be looking to foster a dog or adopt one. And then the last way that I could think of on how to share, how to help with this is, if you could review Roxy's adoption profile and her photos, that will be great. Because photos is everything. Like if you watch YouTube, if you see a thumbnail that is interesting, then wouldn't you be clicking on that video? So it's the same thing with adoption profiles. If the photo, it looks engaging, and if people, think that the photos are interesting, then they're more likely to click on her profile and read her profile. If you want to, another way, you could also go visit Roxy, of course, talk to Chris about it, and, hold a photo session with Roxy and Chris, and get the photos that way if you need to. So I will be taking signups for Roxy's Home Hunters team at the end. The kickoff meeting will be this week, sometime this week, since this is already December. We only have 2 weeks left. The kickoff meetings will be brainstorming as well. If you can think of any other ways to find Roxy a new home, if you can think of any other ways than what I've listed here, we can brainstorm that at the kickoff meetings.